My name is Ruth.
And I'm Lois.
And welcome back to Coffee Break. Woohoo! Cheers, guys. Cheers, Lois. Wow. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
How have you been?
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Getting ready for the big session.
For the big session. This is usually just like a therapy session. You're just talking to your friends, just relaxed. Yeah, let's see what we have for today. Guys, so let's see. Oh, wow. So what are some effective strategies for unplugging and disconnecting from devices in a tech-driven world? Yeah, so some effective strategies for unplugging and disconnecting, yeah.
Effective strategies for unplugging and disconnecting.
Yeah. Wow. I need those on the boot.
Wow. I think there's an episode we're talking about how we can discipline ourselves.
Oh yeah.
Just from social media and all that. I think discipline is just one thing.
Yeah.
I could say it's the first one. Because discipline is those ones of I feel like I want to do this, but today no.
Yeah.
So I'll just have a timeline. So maybe like you said that day on Fridays is when you can have your social media Friday off day or whatnot. And I think also just finding other hobbies that can keep you
occupied.
on the move. Yes. Keep you occupied other than thinking that social media or the digital platforms have everything. Yeah. And so, for example, if you're working online, now that's another thing. Work and then after work, just leave, disconnect completely.
Yeah.
Go for a walk.
Yeah.
Go for swimming.
Yeah.
Talk to your family. Find a friend. Speak to them.
Yeah.
I think those are just some of the ways I can think of top of mind.
I think another one would be create a routine. Okay. So you say if every day I'm going to spend like an hour on social media, like throughout the day, like 8 to 5. So you create and say maybe 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes just before lunch, 15 minutes at this time. So you create routine. And then what is it called? Then you said think of things to do. You know, I remember I was gifted a Lego set. As in, I really enjoyed it. Like the Legos, blocks, but still a Lego set. And I'm telling you, for like 3 hours, I was just there building it. And for 3 hours, I didn't check my phone. I didn't go online. It was in the evening. And afterwards, I was like, wow, because I am always on the phone. Even my family.
Even your trophy.
Manzi, my family really like, my goodness, what's wrong with you? You're always like this scrolling. So I built something. So find something that you can do that takes you away. Puzzles. There's so many puzzles. These painting things. Yeah. So create routine and find things that you can do outside. Yeah, being online.
You know, I saw something on I saw it online.
It is well.
There's a baby who was sleeping.
Oh.
And they're just like this.
Because they're so used to it.
Yeah, they're so used to.
It becomes that second nature.
Exactly, it does.
Oh man, that's
so before
tricky.
the baby the baby says dada or mama.
Yeah, they already know how to scroll through. Oh man. When you think of that, that's so dangerous.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Anyway,
let's see what else is cooking.
Even me, I'll do those strategies. I'll actually be intentional.
I'll make you accountable.
Through social media? You'll check on me online? Okay.
How can individuals strike a balance between technology use and digital detox for mental health benefits? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think just that creating the balance of getting time away from just doing the norm. Yeah. And then you have to, there you said about discipline. Discipline is hard, but it's freeing. Like we think that when I'm always there, that's the freedom I have, but freedom is actually being able to want to reach for your phone and just tell yourself, no, I won't. That's actually freedom. When you're in bondage is when you can't control yourself from getting that thing. So it's being intentional about the time you spend on that thing. Yeah, just being so intentional. I think in life, just as humans, it's about what we put intention to. Like, are we intentional about separating ourselves from those things, doing things outside of social media? When we talked about the episode on mental health, we talked about going into nature, rest. Those are things that help you. And you can't rest and you're like this on social media. You're working your eyes, you're working your mind. There's so much, that light even variation on your eyes, it affects. So take a rest, take a walk, but be intentional. That's the way you'd be able to balance from digital detox and now using social media for
and then the problem with social media sometimes is that you see a lot of people making glitz and glamour, but that's what people will post. They won't post themselves at a sorry state. They'll just post the achievements that they have. So it makes you feel like, oh my, I haven't done anything with my life. What am I doing? So it just makes you feel low and low and low. And it can even like lower your self-esteem. But just realizing the fact that everybody is on there to show one or two things about them doesn't mean that they've made it in such a level that you can't even reach. So because you end up forgetting yourself, you're like, I am unworthy. I am not as good as Ruth is. You get it. But I think one encouragement I'd like to give, it's a statement that you can if you don't remember anything in this episode, just remember that every day you'll be ahead of someone in something.
Wow. We can now come to an end.
That's it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Okay.
Oops. Okay. So how can families and communities support each other in taking breaks from screen time? So you, as a family, at your home, like how can you support each other in taking breaks?
I've realized there are families that are so intentional on TV time. They're very intentional. They're like, from this time to this time, no TV. They actually don't even place the TVs in the living room.
Okay.
Wow. They have a room now. They have a room separate. So there are those, especially those who have like tiny kids who are growing up, who are going to school, and you know when a kid is back from school, the first thing they want to do is
TV.
You know, but I think just having that intentionality in our family, so that it becomes a culture that we can only watch telly from this time. We can watch a movie from this time to this time, but not at it just there. Democratically, every day there's like we can always watch. You get it. So just having that culture, building a culture within your family. From this time to this time, we'll have screen time. From this time to this time, I can give you a computer to browse one or two things, but not just leaving it.
Another thing we can do as a family, we used to do this when we were kids, and I don't know what happened, but do like time for meals, we'd sit together at the table, TV off. Nothing, like no one is using anything. We sit and we eat together. Like you eat looking at each other, not like you're not distracted with anything. If you want to eat in silence, but we're all together, no TV on. And I think that is quite important, because this day we get so distracted with the TV. You're eating, but you're not even there. You're not even like enjoying your food because you're constantly focusing on what you're seeing. Another thing is now creating time for just talking as a family. You say now we are not going to do anything. When maybe your child comes home, just sitting and talking with the TV off and phone face down, like no looking at it, and just now talking and having a conversation.
And TV is not the only entertainment that is there.
You can buy them now toys
to play with. True.
So just having intentional family time.
All right. Cool. Let's see what's on here. What are the long-term effects of excessive screen time on physical and mental health? And how can a digital detox help mitigate them?
I think the physical effects first, eyesight. Like sometimes, have you ever been online for so long at night?
So many
times. And then now when you wake up, your eyes even are blurry. Like you feel even, there's a time I felt like there was sand in my eyes, and I was told, that's mostly because of maybe the exposure to, as in constantly scrolling. Just our physical eyesight. And also some lethargy, like some tiredness. Just feel you're tired all the time. When you just sit on the couch and just watch things, it makes you tired. Going out and exercising actually now keeps you more alert and awake. So I think that is some of the long-term effects. Someone was just joking, like in a few years, now the way our shows were bending. Now us, even before even people get, not us, I'm not confessed, but other people, if you continue using it, now because you're constantly like this.
It's true.
Now your arc now your posture will be constantly bending forward because of just those things. And now when you're young, you don't think that it will have an impact until when you're older, and then there'll be some things that are happening and you're like, it's because of too much of exposure.
It also makes your body unfit. Because of course when you're online, you're seated somewhere.
Couch potato,
or you're lying somewhere for a very long time, because it's very addictive just to be on your screen. So your body is not able to be as healthy as it's supposed to be.
True.
Yeah, because then you wouldn't exercise, you wouldn't move a lot. So that can be can be a very bad effect to your body and even your mental wellness.
Exactly.
Yeah, because you just feel like you're clogged. You're clogged.
What are you filling yourself with?
What are you filling yourself with? Exactly.
Things you watch, things you look at. You know, there's this thing. Have you ever been scrolling and then you're like this, and then your phone just slips out of your hand, hits yourself. So you've never had that experience?
No.
Oh, I've ever been like lying down and then you're trying to scroll and then it just slips out of your hand and hits. That's a physical, painful thing that happens. What last one? Imagine.
I'm sorry. No, maybe I'm not.
Have you guys?
I'm not as.
Like me, I need maybe this digital. I really overdo it. Oh, help me. Yeah, but guys, no one has ever experienced that. What a beer. I'm the crazy one.
Maybe.
So, Lois, what are the signs that indicate a need for a digital detox or screen-free time? If your phone hits your face.
Yeah, like that. I think that's the first
That's
one.
a sign.
That's a sign. That's a huge sign. You need, hey, man.
I really need
you need a rescue.
Yeah, I need.
Yeah. Don't worry, you're not alone.
Going
got you.
Thank you. What else?
So I think maybe one of the other ways is actually when you realize that it's a lot. That's your eyesight is one of them.
Yeah. So what can you do? Like I think the question is, so what are they saying? Oh yeah, that you need. Oh yeah, the eyes. Yeah. So some of them say, oh sorry, I need a digital detox. My eyes. Yeah, the eye thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes even get a headache. Yeah. And especially I'll insist on those who are working, like they use the computer for long hours. And then they relax using their TV, and then they relax again on using social media. So like you're fully on screen. You're fully on screen. Yeah. When you realize your life is like that, you definitely need a detox, a screen detox.
True. Or also when you feel you're detached from your family.
Yeah.
Like you've not even been knowing what's happening in someone's life. Like when you talk, when you realize
there's this meme I saw, like your shushas. You've gone to visit your shushu over Christmas, and then everybody's on their phone, and then the shushu is over there. So you're like, okay, so I'm in Nairobi.
Oh man, yeah. When you realize those things, when you see it and you catch yourself in them, you realize, I really need a detox. Yeah, and sometimes
like I also encourage my brothers. By the way, if you're eating, just put your phone. Yeah, no one is dying.
Yeah. It's so important. And just like any other addiction or any other thing, like you have to also accept it and acknowledge that anyway, you need it. You need it. You need to stop.
Yeah.
It has to first come with acceptance.
Exactly.
Wow. Hey,
ooh, cool.
Guys, are you addicted to social media? Do you need a detox? What are some of the signs that you can tell us about that you've been experiencing? So thank you for joining us. Please remember to like, share and subscribe and join this wonderful family. Please find me on Instagram at Ruthie Thogzi,
at Odo Lois,
and adventures_with Christ. Bye.